Hello everyone, and welcome to part 29 of my Monster Hunter Generations playthrough. Today we are continuing in on the 6-star village quests, and hunting down some monsters that are returning from the previous 4th Generations games. The first monster that we're hunting today is called a Gore Magala. The Gore Magala it actually doesn't have a classification as a monster like Wyvern, Pseudo-Wyvern, Brute Wyvern, Fanged Beast. The classification is actually just marked as question mark, question mark, question mark, oddly enough. But it is a quadrupedal wyvern that has 2 extra arms that work as its wings. It's completely blind and uses a sense, or not a sense, uses feelers on its head to sense the hunter's location. And it can spread a kind of infectious virus that will cause you to take some more damage if you get afflicted by it. There's the Gore Magala. If you get afflicted by this virus that it spreads, you will have a little gauge that pops up. Then that gauge will gradually fill, but if you do enough damage, you can overcome the virus, and it gives you an affinity boost. Otherwise, oops. Alright, so see the virus is on me right now. Underneath of my name, beneath my sharpness and my spirit gauge, is the virus's progress meter. If I can do enough damage to the monster, or any monster, in a set amount of time, I'll get an affinity boost. Otherwise, I take more damage from the attacks, and I don't get that red portion of my health gauge. Today I am using guild-style longsword to take on these monsters. Whoop. Looks like my gauge is filled up. Let's see if I can get some combos off on this thing. Oh, and it looks like he's angry. He has quite a few breakable parts on him, but I'm mostly going to try to focus on breaking his horns after he gets into his sort of super enraged mode. He has 2 kind of enraged modes. He can do the enraged like he is now whenever a normal monster would. But then he has a second enraged mode where, well, you'll see what happens. But that can only happen, as far as I can tell, once per fight. I've seen it happen twice, but not in this game, because normally he dies before the second one is ready. The weapon I'm using is the Astalos longsword. Does electric damage, thunder damage, whatever you wish to call it. It's not great against this guy, but it's not bad. It's a lot better against the next monster we're fighting today, though. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was already locked into a combo. I couldn't have dodged that even if I wanted to. Oh, come on. I dodged that one. I'm seeing if I can knock him out of the air. That'd be nice. Unfortunately, unlike the Rathalos and Rathian and other flying monsters we faced so far, this guy can't be knocked out of the air with flash bombs because he has no eyes. Let's see, where's my health items? That was sort of risky not looking at him, but I made it work. So I'm almost going to be afflicted by the virus, so I'm going to eat a Nullberry. Nullberry doesn't get rid of it, but it will decrease the gauge by about half. Oh, I didn't need to eat the Nullberry because I'm going to have to get rid of it here. Probably. Nope. Okay. Guess I was wrong. Not doing as much damage as I thought I was. Ah. I have Sakura Slash ready, but I'm going to try to use that to keep my bar in the red once I get to that point. There we go. So as you can see right now, I have defeated the virus, so the bar is gone, and I get that little symbol next to my name. So the affinity of this weapon is up to 35% now, where before I believe it's only 25%. Broke his wings, that's good. The ends of his wings are kind of chipped off, and they don't go as far as they did before. It doesn't really affect much, though. There goes his face. Good, good, good. His head's actually a 2-part break, but you can't do the second part until he's in his super rage mode. I think this will still hit. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And a charge. Ah, thought I could dodge through that. I'm fairly familiar with this monster, mostly because in Monster Hunter 4, where he was first introduced, I farmed this a lot, and I also used it to practice new weapons on. However, he is a bit stronger. Oh, he's in his Super Rage mode now. As you can see, the sky will get dark, and he has little horns that pop out of his head. So I'm actually going to position a shock trap now, because the best way to break his feelers... Critical juncture. Nice. The best way to break his feelers is to get him in a trap and then hit him. However, my critical juncture seems to have broken his horns as he charged in on me, so that's good to note for future hunts. Broke it instantly because there's no prior damage on those. You can only damage those when he's enraged in this mode. Whoop. No. Ah, I still got hit. So it looks like he's completely broken now, except for his tail. So that's good. Give me a second. Now, when you knock him out of Super Rage mode, the sky, you see it brightens up again, his horns tuck in, and he drops a shiny. So this is the only way to get shinies from this guy. He gives Frenzy Shards instead of Wyvern Tears. Frenzy Shards used to be usable as items in other games as consumables that you'd give to traders, but in this game, they're just the count items. Is he going to eat? Nah, he's just fine over here to run away. I'm going to good time as any to Sakura Slash. I got part of it. You know, still counts. Woo. The Guild style of longsword, I think, is the only style of longsword that maintains the spirit combo as it was originally. Although I haven't tried out Striker yet, but it's a multi-hit combo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's a round slash, but I'm choosing to not do it here to try to preserve my gauge, because I wasn't going to hit it. The round slash is the only important part that you have to hit. I'll show it off in a moment. I've used it a couple times before. Just going to chomp. There's another way you can get to the combo by doing the X and A, and you'll do that sort of backwards jump. And then you start tapping the shoulder button to go into the combo. I stopped, however, because, once again, I was going to miss. You don't really want to use your spirit combo unless you know you're going to hit the last part of it, because otherwise it just kind of wastes the energy you've been charging up. If I don't get his tail, I guess that's alright. Oh. Ow. Rude. There we go. I want to try to get off the alternate spirit combo to show off. Roll under this. Okay. So there we go. And then da. And then round slash. There we go. Perfect. Oh, he's exhausted. Great. Hopefully, I can finish this off with a Sakura slash, because that's always fun. Oh, nice! Nailed it! That's the first hunt of the day done. Let's see what's coming up next. Our second quest of the day takes us to the dunes to hunt one of the other sort of flagship monsters for Monster Hunter 4th generation, the Seregios. This is the monster that introduced the bleed status effect into the game, although it's since spread out to several other monsters such as the Shogun Senator and a couple of the Nargacugas. The Seregios is a wyvern that has its entire body covered in small, sharp blades. It can use these blades in multiple ways, mostly to shoot them out at hunters and slice through the armor. It's a very fast, nimble wyvern, making longsword pretty good to keep up with it. Although, I still have to be sort of careful. Because there's always the possibility that this guy just wombo combos me and I die. Because he's good at that. Whoop. Luckily, his bleeding status effect is not instant, so it's fairly easy to dodge if you know what to watch for. So whenever a scale or a bleeding attack hits you, there'll be two little popping noises. It'll be like pop, pop. I'll point it out when I notice it happen to me. But you can dodge in between those pops, and if you dodge correctly, you won't get bled. Oops. That attack that he just did can be instant bleed, though. But only when he's enraged, I think. Ow. When he is enraged, his scales will stand on end, as you sort of saw there around his face and neck. It's a very cool designed monster. Ah. And this one's being really jumpy. It's flying around a ton. I should probably paintball him before he decides to run away. Haha! Speak of the devil. Kind of sharpen up. Looks like he ran off to 7. Okay. Ideally, I'm going to cut his tail, because his tail has good materials, but I might not be able to. We'll see. I had to get my spirit combos off first, but he's so freaking fast. Nope, he's going to roar me out of it. Yep. The best case scenario with longsword on this guy and spirit combos are either you get him while he's attacking someone else, or you knock him over at the beginning of the combo, and then you land the end when he's fallen over. So see right there where I was hit a second ago? Oh, this is a good time for spirit combo, actually. Right there when I was knocked over, I'm going to hit the Cephalos. I'm not going to hit the Cephalos. I forgot what I was going to say. Whatever. I'm just mad that I whiffed that. It was so close, too. I thought I'd go further forwards. Stay still. Stay still. Oh, nice. He's staying still. For once. He's shooting some scales off at my cats. Which, you know, whatever. I can deal with that. See if I can get a Sakura off on him. That'd be great. I want my gauge. Give me some more damage. I hit him. Saw the gauge go up and I saw a little bolt there. Luckily, you can use small monsters to absorb his scales. If you see them coming, you can just sort of hide behind a small monster. Is this gonna land? Nope. Of course it wouldn't, because why would it? Oh, also, yeah, he can throw things at you if he pins people. He will pick hunters up and throw them at each other. It's pretty funny, actually. Haha. He's very weak to thunder, which is why I brought this weapon along for today's hunt. See, right there is what I was talking about with where you want to get a stagger in the middle of the spirit combo with him. It really helps. So does Mouthing, because he has, like, no health. You see right there where I got hit by that attack, and then there's sort of a little particle effect pop behind me? You don't really even have to dodge, you just have to move, and you won't get bled. Oh, no. This one likes the pin. A lot. Not Seregios in general, just this one in specific. It's been really aggressive with the pins. Or I'm just being bad at dodging them, because I don't have my precious evasion +2. Actually, I probably could have adept styled these guys today, but I wanted to show off guild style longsword. Haha! Critical junctured him out of the air there. That was nice. That was good timing. Whenever you knock him out of the air, he drops a shiny. I'm going to pick it up in a moment. Oh. Well, that's interesting. He falls out of the air after he does that sort of claw sweep attack when he's exhausted. That's good to know. Broke a wing. So I can't confirm this definitely, but I'm pretty sure that if you break certain parts of him, when he shoots scales from those parts, they won't... Oh, cat cut the tail. Nice. If you cut off certain parts, when he shoots scales, those scales won't cause bleed after the part's been cut. I think. I can't confirm that, but that's what I've seemed to notice in the last game at least. Alright, well he's limping, so that's good. Looks like we're going to be able to wrap this up early. I know he goes to 4. 4 or 5. He sleeps in 5, but he has to go to 4 for some reason first. Oh, he's not sleeping right now. He's eating. No, he's trying to sleep. See if I can break his face. Maybe? Nice, got it. Ooh, can I finish him with a Sacro Slash as well? That would be... No, I was gonna say that'd be sweet, but my actual attack killed him. Oh well. Well, that's the end of this part of the playthrough. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, comment if you have any suggestions, and subscribe if you don't want to miss the rest of the series. See you all later. Bye.